FFA, encouraging future farmers with fearless focus. It's not just a catchline, it's a deeply held truth that lies within every single student who zips up that iconic jacket, that blue corduroy that will forever run through our veins. Even if you've never stepped foot on a farm or even driven a tractor, you've probably had a meal, worn a cotton shirt, or breathed air thanks to someone who is a part of agriculture. And behind many of those people stand leaders, young men and women who discover their purpose and their voice when they join up with the Future Farmers of America Association. Today, I rise in support of FFA, not just for what it does, but for what it grows. FFA is more than a club. And this one is a living, growing legacy of ambition, attitude, and action. It is a place where potential flourishes, personal growth blossoms, and careers bear fruit. Let's start with leadership. It's where responsibility begins. FFA is a place for future leaders growing strong oaks of tomorrow. Whether they're running for chapter office or speaking at national conventions, whether they're coordinating a food drive or capturing the latest FFA headlines, FFA members are led by doing. And not only during the easy moments, but these are the moments that count. One FFA member I met with shared that he used to be terrified of public speaking. But then after entering the Creed speaking competition and stuttering his way through it, not just once, he finally got up in front of an audience and delivered a speech with assurance. He didn't just develop as a speaker, but he grew as a person. And that's what FFA is about. That real leadership isn't about the spotlight. It's about being the first to step out when things are uncomfortable, taking responsibility, and helping others to succeed too. FFA is more than learning to grow a plant or raise an animal. It's about finding who you are, what you stand for, and how you want to be remembered. FFA develops minds, builds bodies, and opens hearts. I've watched students walk in shy, knowing very little about who they truly are, barely even able to whisper their names during an introduction, but later on stand up in front of a classroom and speak about agriculture literacy, who gave workshops when they were in high school to their own peers. That kind of change doesn't happen by way of textbook. It's mentorship and a challenge and keen artistic encouragement. FFA is a place where young people are able to fail, try something new, and ultimately discover their voice along the way. Whether raising a goat, creating a business plan, or organizing a chapter event, they are always shaping into something stronger, wiser, and more resilient. FFA futures are driven by experience. FFA is the future. Through their participation in career development events, internships, hands-on learning, and leadership opportunities, students get a jump on finding out who they care about. FFA members are able to learn about more than 300 career opportunities related to agriculture. And no, it's not just about farming. Though farming is still very critical, veterinary medicine, ag communications, environmental science, and even drones, if it's related to food, fuel, fiber, or sustainability, it's likely that FFA is connected. But what makes FFA unique is that it does much more than teach. But what makes FFA unique is that it does much more than teach job skills. It teaches life skills. Time management, teamwork, communication, and adaptability. These are just a few transferable skills that will last a lifetime. So why should FFA be remembered? Because it's not just a club. It is a garden where people grow and dreams take root. FFA believes in growing not only crops, but character. Not just leaders, but legacy makers. It is a reminder that success isn't something you fall into. It's something you plant, foster, and fight for day after day after day. We hear the message that the way to change the world is with our own two hands. Dirty, calloused hands with purpose. So here's to the hands that plant, to the hearts that serve, and here's to the next that will. Thanks to FFA. Thank you.